Hello, my name is Nur Atika binti Muhammad Fadil and I will introduce for the introduction what is seed. So seed definition based on the Webster.com dictionary, it means the grains ripened ovals of plant used for sowing. So the fertilized ripened oval of a flowering plant containing an embryo and capable normally of germination to produce a plant growth. So it means every seed was from the ripened next we move to the problems issues in thick layer coat seed. So what means of the thick layer coat seed? In many seeds, the presence of a thick seed coat may restrain the process of the germination in several directions. It means the certain situation involved to the seeds coating, so it doesn't make sure that 100% the seed germination will be successful. So this is my list, which is the first one. The embryo might not be able to break through the thick seed coat. And the second is the seed coat may contain chemical inhibitor. And then lastly, the third was the seed coat prevents the embryo from accessing water and oxygen. Next, I will explain about the importance of the seed priming, which is the first one is the faster germination. It will help the seed going through the roots find the water because it gets to soften from the before. And then the second is for induce early flowering. And the third was reduce seed dormancy. And the last is a four, which is improve the crop yield by the successful germination seed rate by the seed priming techniques. Next, I'm going to explain about the example of some seed priming, which for the first one is the hormonal priming. Hormonal priming means it was affected by the hormone, which is either synthesized or maybe it's diluted by the hormone solutions. And the second is the chemical priming. Chemical priming means it's using any chemical solution, dilutions, or any chemical reactions for involve the seed priming or boost it. And the third was the biological priming. Biological priming means it was involved by the structural seed contaminants. It involves the fungi, the rhizobium, so it takes a time, but it always do some better results. And the next was the fourth is hydropriming. Hydropriming means it was use the water, so the water will help the priming process by soak the seeds into the water for a certain time, so it will got the results after a few weeks or a few days. And then the five was the redox priming. Redox priming means it is the redox solutions, any chemicals that was uh, works as a redox. And then lastly is the six was the osmopriming. Osmopriming was means we use some chemicals solutions, not same, but eventually it was about osmo, which the concentrations of the chemical is more light from the chemical, so it will affected by osmosis process. Okay, next we must tell how seed priming give impact on the thick layer issue seed. So the process of delicately hydrating seeds to point where the pre-germinative metabolic activity can continue, but real radical emergence is inhibited. So in the seed we have the dicotyledon and monocotyledon type, which the process of the seed priming will have impact on the both types of the seeds. Because of the morphological and structures of the seeds, it will affect some results on their germination process. So when the some priming use those vinegar, so the coating of the seeds will react with the vinegar to improve their emergence. So it means the germination was not totally same, but it will be, be so more effective than normal soaking method. Okay, I will explain to break down thick layer how it it's broke the code layer. So during the seed priming process, and the suitable enzyme was adapted to use the wall cell to cover the seed code, such as amylase, protease, lipases, or fastening seed germination process. So other famous way that still practiced by all farmers was soaking your seed in water is another simple trick to germination that helps soften the seed coat to wake up the hiding embryo or can leach out chemicals in the seed coat preventing germination until conditions are right. Next, I will explain about the advantages of the seed priming on even thick coat seed. So, the faster germination, it will help the coats get this seed priming very eventually. So, we not have to be worried about. And then the second two is vigorous seedlings. Vigorous seedlings means it's steady and not being so weak or not in the low vigor conditions. And the third was improved nutrient uptake. Improved nutrient uptake was the minerals and any micronutrients uptakes and micronutrients uptakes was be more better than not have any seed priming. So and that's the last is the improved water use. So for improved water use, we doesn't need a lot of water to use because it improved by our technique seed priming by using our certain chemical or any methods that available for any seeds that use seed priming. Next, we move to implemented research on thick coat seed. The germination and feed images is always a problem as seed have a thick and hard seed coat. Preserving hydropriming is one of the most suitable, affordable, easily available, and cost-effective techniques in breaking down seed dormancy to enhance germinations. So conclusion for the seed priming on the thick layer coat was seed priming is simple, low cost, and effective strategy for enhancing crop performance. So it's described as a physiological approach and also it involves hydration and any drying process during the seeds to improve the pre-germinative metabolic process without radical protrusion in the water or solution of other priming agents.